Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Yusril Shahlim Banadi and I'm from English Education Department, Faculty of Letters and Culture, Universitas Negeri Gorontalo. In this video, I'm going to explain you about one of the famous issues in this world, which is disability. And now we're going to learn about what is disability, the classifications, the barriers, the situation in global, and the situation in pandemic of COVID-19. So, let's get started. Well, what is disability? So, disability is defined as a condition or function judged to be significantly impaired relative to the usual standard of an individual functioning, including physical impairment, sensory impairment, cognitive impairment, intellectual impairment, mental illness, and various types of chronic disease. Disability is conceptualized as being a multidimensional experience for the person involved. There may be effects on organs or body parts, and there may be effects on persons' participation in areas of life. Although people with disabilities sometimes refers to a single population, this is actually a diverse group of people with a wide range of needs. Two people with the same type of disability can be affected in very different ways. Some disabilities may be hidden or not easy to see. According to the World Health Organization and ICF, disability has three dimensions, and the first one is impairment in a person's body structure or function, or mental functioning. Examples of impairment including loss of a limb, loss of vision, or memory loss. The second one is activity limitation, such as difficulty seeing, hearing, walking, or problem solving. And the last one is participation restrictions in normal daily activities, such as working, engaging in social and recreational activities, and obtaining health care and preventive services. There are classifications of disabilities. Categories of disability types include various physical and mental impairments that can hamper or reduce a person's ability to carry out their day-to-day activities. These impairments can be termed as disability of the person to do his or her day-to-day activities. Disability can be broken down into a number of broad subcategories, which include the following 8 main types of disability. There are mobility and physical impairment, spinal cord injury or SCI, head injury or brain disability, vision disability, hearing disability, cognitive or learning disabilities, psychological disorders, and invisible disabilities. And there are also disabling barriers and widespread evidence, which are inadequate policies and standards, negative attitudes or discrimination, lack of provision of services, problem with service delivery, inadequate funding, lack of accessibility, lack of consultation and involvement, and lack of data and evidence. People with disabilities face barriers in areas of life such as education, employment, social and political life, community participations, health, and many more. In global situation, around 150 million adults experience significant difficulties functioning. Disability prevalence is increasing, and this proportionately affects vulnerable population such as women, older people, and poor households. And the last one, people with disability in pandemic COVID-19, generally they have the same difficulties as normal people, but they have many education difficulties compared to normal people during this pandemic. Well, that is my explanation of disability. In conclusion, disability is the limitation of person to do something. However, it doesn't mean that they couldn't do anything. They can do everything with their own way, like the deaf one who speaks in sign language, or the blind one who reads a book in Braille script, and many more. Robert M. Hansel have ever said that there is no greater disability in society than the inability to see a person as more. So, may this world will be a place of equality and a place of humanity. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.